In his other life, Ronnie Coleman also commands respect. He sports a 54-inch chest, 21-inch arms, 30-inch thighs, and a 29-inch waist. Unlike so many others in bodybuilding, Mr. Universe insists his muscles came from hard work.
I was born with the genetics, which is something that's genetics is God-given talent.
There you go. Austin.
Coleman won the amateur Mr. Universe title in October, and he's motivated to take bodybuilding's next major step.
To be honest with you, I just got a burning desire to be successful in life. I've always had it. I was pretty much born with it, and I wake up every morning with it.
Coleman began lifting weights at age 13, continuing through high school, and his days as middle linebacker for Eddie Robinson's Grambling teams. He works out 2 to 2.5 hours a day, 6 days a week, perfecting his body.
Many people that are gifted like he is won't work that hard. He takes everything very, very seriously, you know, from the diet to the aerobics to the rest to the, even, you know, we even get him out in the sun, tanning, haircut, everything down to a T. It's all very important.
After winning Mr. Universe, Coleman turned professional in November, winning first place in a contest in the Soviet Union. The prize, $4,000. The next step in professional bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia. With that title comes the potential for hundreds of thousands of dollars in endorsement contracts and prizes.
I had some people tell me that I can do it, so I'm just taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, until I reach that goal.
While the police officer's life now pays the bills, bodybuilding experts believe Ronnie Coleman's future, and perhaps fortune, will be made in the gym and on the posing stage. Mike Capps, CNN, Arlington, Texas.
Huge fan of cartoon characters, whether it be Spider-Man or Superman or these kind of characters. And I remember picking up magazines when I was 12. You know, I saw Chris Dickerson, former Mr. Olympia. I thought, wow, I want to look like that, because that kind of rivaled what I thought as like superhero type physiques. Little did I realize how far it would actually take me. I didn't know much history. I kind of read about Arnold a little bit. So I knew I dedicated myself to the gym, and I loved every minute of it. And I felt better when I was in the gym. I saw progress. And when I saw people like Flex Wheeler, Chris Cormier, actors like Keanu Reeves training at the Gold Gym, Mecca Bodybuilding. Of course, being from Massachusetts, living out in California for, a week or two or whatever I was out there, I was like, wow, I'm under the sun and the beaches and everything else. And it just seemed like it for me. And that's when I knew I wanted to dedicate my life to it. It was 99 cents for gasoline at the time. And I remember I used to scrounge up change, and I would put $2 of gas in my truck just to drive to the gym. And so many times I ran out of gas on the way home because I didn't have enough. But all I cared about was going to the gym. I didn't care if I made it home. I was going to the gym, and that was the most important part. So I didn't have money, but I was able to go to the gym every day. Then once I got on stage, I was coached into competing at the age of 18, about 6 months after training. I had to win something in order to get noticed. And fortunately for me, I won Teenage Nationals, and then I won a show at 22, and then I turned pro my first time out 23. I was marketed positively by Joe Weider, and he created that first step. I was paid to endorse his supplements, and from then it just snowballed, and the brand was built.